This is a very random time to do this, but what if the homie Zach710 left YouTube 3? Now, everybody deserves to make content. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's against the guidelines to YouTube, but it doesn't matter what it is. If it's content, everybody should be allowed to do what they might like doing. No one deserves to be kicked off unless they go against the guidelines. I mean, it's just straight up like, hey, here's like freaking 7 or 10 rules. Here you go. If in one of them's okay, let's just say one of them, don't drink water. That's one of the rules, all right? So don't drink water. If someone drinks water on YouTube, ban, kicked. No, I'm kidding. You get like a couple strikes, and excuse me, I think it's up to 4 now or something. A warning and 3 strikes, or I don't even know. Either way, and then after a couple times, if they keep continue on doing it, they can get banned permanently, for months, for weeks, whatever. But no matter what, it's a decent system. I mean, 3 strikes and you're out. That's, I don't know. I'm in between that it's decent and it's good. Because let's say if they're doing some stuff that's like kind of a little bit too far and they instantly, permanently ban them, that's also good too. But there are certain situations that should be dealt with, maybe, I don't know, like it's hard to say, that maybe not instantly, just something along the lines of where maybe a week or month ban. And like I said on one of my TheHomieZach710, if I left YouTube type of thing. And if you want to see gameplay or something, and you don't want to watch this video, just have it playing in the background, of course. But it's straight up, everyone deserves doing what they do. But if they do something that even YouTube has rules and they don't abide by the rules, they don't listen to the rules, they don't do what the rules say, it kind of doesn't make sense when YouTube's just kind of AFK and kind of inactive and not really doing anything. I know there's millions in accounts and there's most likely a lot of problems going on right now besides a couple of the ones that I might have had, or a couple of the ones that some other people have had, and etc., etc. I'm just saying in general, that I see just something as simple as rules. I see those rules, I read those rules, I go by those rules every time I make content. And originally I didn't look at them. I didn't look at the community guidelines, because why would I even go against them? Why would I do anything that goes against a platform when I like this platform? So that's that, right? And then recently I looked at it to make sure that they are, to see these other channels and see if they are going against the guidelines, and see if this is okay, that whatever they're uploading is okay to have on the platform. Because I've seen some bullying / harassment / talking trash videos. I've seen them, and all the time they're gonna be going. But YouTube doesn't allow that, and they've upped the policies a couple of times. And now, with that said, I look at the rules, right? I already seen the rules, and I go, no. All right, so anyway, I had those rules. I look at the rules. I've seen it. I already did whatever. And then it's as simple as read the rules, go by the rules. It's cool. And that's that. And if someone cannot do something as simple as that, and they don't do what the platform says, hey, you should not do this, you should not have this done, and then they do it, it's weird, because that's how simple that all that anybody can do. That's all the research you got to do. Look at the community guidelines / rules of YouTube, basically, and boom, that answers your question if they should be uploading that video or not. Any of these videos that I'm talking about, if I talk about any other channels, I'm critiquing. I'm doing something called critiquing, and if you look up the definition, boom, there you go, satire. And it's just I'm having fun doing what I do, because I'm a comedian. I'm I'm an entertainer, and I'm all kinds of things. One of the things that I mainly is a comedian. So I try to pull out jokes, I try to get jokes, right? And I try to appeal to every type of audience. I've explained this many times before, whether it's humor, dark humor, whatever it is. I'm not racist. Um, I'm not a sexist. I'm not any of these things. I'm not. I'm not anything that is those. I'm just. I'm the homie to everybody. Doesn't matter what their race is. Doesn't matter what their sexual orientation is. Doesn't matter who they are, what they be. If they're human or not. It doesn't matter because I am the homie to all of it. And if they don't want to be a homie, I'm their homie anyway. If they don't like me, well, guess what? I'm the homie. I'm their homie. So it goes still.
Videos with no explanation, and more channels are soon to follow as this continues to.
What the frick does? Why does that matter? A what? It's like if you take a little bit of words out in the English language, you might as well take all of it out. And if not the English language, any language. It's weird. Here's the thing. Alright, and I'm gonna just say this once. I'm not a YouTube creator. I am a creator. I am Legendary Grand Entertainment's creator. I've always have been, ever since I've been born. I've never been a YouTube creator. And this is before you go on YouTube. This is before all the apocalypses and all the this and that that's happened in the past and all the sponsors pulling out. And now they're doing this. Why can't you be a platform, a good one? It's like they got billions of dollars now. They're just like, I don't care. We'll just do it however we want. All the favoritism that we have and all the little picking that we got and the choosing and all the freaking little details that gotta make it how we want it as YouTube as possible. And now they're really trying to, press that message. They're really trying to put that message to to all of what they think is their creators and what some may think is YouTube creators. Just basically every creator on the platform, every brand, business, band, any musician, anything that's on YouTube is now taking effect to this, now that it's in effect. And on the note of all this stuff, a little bit of a headache because I was a little bit intoxicated, a little bit drunk. I'm not doing that. I'm not that. Anyway, either way, besides the point. If they have rules to go by, they need to figure out what rules they are making. They gotta have it's simple. It's so simple. And what I'm about to say is, for an example too, profanity. If they don't want no profanity, then take whatever and whoever uses profanity off the platform, or a warning. Demonetization and other stuff doesn't make sense. How are you gonna have, okay, if it was on a YouTube Kids video, alright, that's messed up. Take that dang thing down. If it's on a YouTube video, maybe there's a thing that they've made, what was it called? Age restriction, right? I think it was called age restriction. So if anything over the age of 18 that people that people are, if they have to watch it, or I mean, if they are over 18 and if they want to watch it, there shouldn't be a problem with them hearing swear words. I mean, they're adults, they're old enough. And on top of that, there's an age restriction. So if that's already been set, why is demonetization taking place anywhere? Why is that even there? Because if it's enjoyable content, no matter what it is, then it's gonna have people wanting more. It's gonna have people wanting to buy tickets. It's gonna have people wanting to do this and that. Say Eminem, for example, makes the music he makes, and he uses explicit content. There's a lot of musicians out there, a lot of artists that use explicit words. Do they get demonetized? No, no, not them, right? Because I'm guessing maybe even you like them at YouTube, or maybe you guys around there like them. So a little bit of favoritism plays in there. No, it's completely it's ironic, and this is weird. It's like you're choosing more things than one when you need only one choice to have chosen. It's like you just this is such a weird platform now, man. Like I remember before Google, YouTube. I remember how just clean and just chill it was. Just videos, everybody laughing, everybody having a good time. But for people to laugh, you have to have a account over 18. You have to freaking, and the people creating it now they get demonetized, not paid. Now they, jeez, and now all of this other stuff happens. Like it's just what? Of course, creators on the platform like PewDiePie and Markiplier, Jacksepticeye also included for swearing, but I'm excluding them from this whole thing because I've already talked about that in my last What If TheHomieZach710 Left YouTube. But I'm glad I'm making this a video because it doesn't make sense. One thing to take from this too is that you already have a YouTube Kids platform. You want a better, squeakier, cleanier over there? I can't say clean and duck, but basically I'm basically saying you want something more cleaned up. That's what YouTube Kids is for. But you have YouTube Kids and YouTube only. That's the thing. If you want something more clean and less 18 plus, I guess we could say, make a third one. You already have kids, you might as frickin' well, if you really want your platform to do something like that, make something and make another thing. Like make YouTube and then YouTube 18 or something. You know, you got YouTube Red, which sounds like a fucking porn website thingy. And then to go to fucking, like, I'm gonna do that. No, that's not what it is. All it is a subscription thing, and I bet you they did that on purpose, and that's kind of funny as it is. But anyways, the point is, if you want your platform to have specific something, then have YouTube Kids, have YouTube, and then right down in the middle or after YouTube, have YouTube 18 for content that can have swearing. Because what's wrong with the video that's swearing? Before YouTube, there were things called, what were they called? Music videos on even MTV that included, what was it? Oh yeah, explicit words and swearing. So I can go on in this and bring up as many analogies, but to put it simply, that's really that. Yeah. It's weird why they have not come up with that idea already. I mean, you could hire me, but if you hire me, there's a lot of changes. Like like Elon Musk buying Twitter and all that. That's like the same exact thing, except not the same exact context and same exact thing. Because what I would be doing is we'd be changing up a lot to start there. Because yeah, you got a lot of people that come to the platform as is, but what I would do in my decisions, in my decision making, would have most people around the world, even though some people around the world are already watching, but there is less, and maybe not a lot less people anymore because of how YouTube is now, but there is less people because of all of the stuff going on, and maybe even creators that quit, and maybe even creators that aren't on the platform anymore in general. So that's all I gotta say about that topic. But that's gonna do it for this one. What was that?